there's one hit my soft plastic bait. Uh-oh, he got around the stump. Come loose. There, it came loose. Oh, he's burying deep. Yeah. All right, welcome back everybody to Lake Bob Sandlin on your Southwest Outdoors Report powered by Chevy. There's your third bait, by the way, that will catch them in the pre-spawn time. That's the Jean LaRue sinking slugger right there, and it's my favorite color. That bubblegum color, that hot pink, is killer for a good chunky bass like that. That's actually a male, a pretty good size one. So back he goes. And I want to mention something to you. I want you to notice right now that I am out away from the shore. I've kind of drifted in a little bit now. That fish hit way out here in about 6 feet of water. The biggest mistake I see bass fishermen making when the pre-spawn happens is that they'll get up there and throw right up against the shore. Two bad things. Number one, a lot of times that'll be too early and the fish just won't be there yet. But secondly, the little males go up there first, and so they'll be catching a lot of little small buck bass. The females, right out under their trolling motor. So here's the key. Keep your boat in 6 to 10 feet of water. Do not ever let your boat drift up any shallower than 6 feet, and you will be in the zone to catch a good-sized female the pre-spawn time of the year when the water temperature is creeping up into those low 60s before the females go to the beds. Here is our Oklahoma fishing report with our brand new reporter for 2010. Here's Gary Dollahan.
Boy, what a difference a week can make. After several warm nights and a series of 70 and 80 degree days, our water temperatures here in Oklahoma are really starting to heat up, and the fishing is too. You want to catch a walleye? Go to Foss Lake and Canton Lake right now. Fish with live minnows late into the evening going into the nighttime hours. Crappie fishing starting to pick up at Canton too, as it is from all around the state. Getting reports of male crappies starting to show up on the banks. That means the females won't be far behind, so right now is a good time to catch crappie at a wide variety of places and depths, starting from on the bank out to about 10-12 foot of water. Bass fishing is also starting to pick up. Good report from Broken Bow on crankbaits, 6 to 10 foot of water. Pine Creek as well, crankbaits and shaky head jigs. Good largemouth being caught at Grand Lake recently. Jerk baits down around the dam. That also means that the shallow areas with crankbaits and some soft plastics is going to be good. And a recent tournament turned up some really good bags of largemouth and smallmouth at Lake Hudson. That's right, smallmouth at Lake Hudson, and some good ones, 4 to 5 pounders. White bass above Hudson starting to really pick up, as it is above Grand Lake, as it is above Fort Gibson Lake. Fish the upper river sections, small crappie jigs, inline spinners, and small crankbaits. One thing about it, you can't catch them if you don't go. See you on the water.
Time for this week's Lowrance Hot Lake of the Week, and we are coming into spawning time for the big female speckled trout along both the Louisiana and Texas coasts. In fact, look at this. You're looking at a photo right now of Trey Pry of Houston, Texas. He's shown here with an 8.5 pound spawning female speckled trout he caught wade fishing along the upper Texas coast. Now we go to the Lowrance HDS-10, the big widescreen high-res unit here on my bass boat, and we're going to locate Baffin Bay, a prime area for these huge trout. It's one of the classic big trout hotspots, but it's also a very expansive area covering around 100,000 surface acres, about the size of Toledo Bend Reservoir. It can be very dangerous. There are a lot of big rocks just under the surface. So we switch over right now to the Navionics Platinum Plus chart for the most detail available down along the coast, and we show you a marked channel running right down the middle of Baffin Bay. Stay in that channel and you're okay. Get out of it and you're likely to hit rocks. Today, we concentrate on showing you just one area. When the wind blows from the south, like on a lot of days, the south shoreline is protected. So we concentrate here around Penascal Point. Lots of trophy female trout that left the bay for the winter are migrating up from Port Mansfield, up the land cut. They make this turn around the point and they head for the grassy shorelines all the way to Los Corrales to spawn. Also, there is some good wade fishing available along the King Ranch shoreline down this direction on the west side of the land cut running south. Late April is prime spawning time for those big female trout. That's this week's Lowrance Hot Lake of the Week. Stay with us. When we come back, Heather will have your Stren Ask the Pro, and I'll have your big fish photo of the week on the big catch of the week.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by quality award-winning Tracker boats, Fish the Finest, by Lowrance, makers of the HDS High Definition System, and by Jean LaRue Lures and Bobby Garland Baits, quality soft plastic baits made in Oklahoma with American pride. This is the Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for our Ask the Pro feature, brought to you by Stren, the standard of dependability. Our question this week is from Dustin in Leesville, Louisiana, who wants to know, what is the benefit of using a glass bead between your weight and hook? It will be answered by 9-time Classic qualifier Edwin Evers of Oklahoma.
The benefit of using a glass bead between my tungsten weight and my hook is sound. I can sit there and I can shake that worm, and that tungsten weight is going to be banging on that glass bead. Doesn't work as well with lead weights, but when you're using tungsten weights and a glass bead, it's an awesome way to, it's just like a rattle. And you can sit there and you can shake that, and that weight's going to be hitting that glass bead, and it's going to attract those bass from a distance.
Thank you, Edwin. If you have a question for one of the pros, just visit our website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Click on the Stren Ask the Pro link and send us your information. Now let's get you back to Barry for our Whataburger Big Catch of the Week.
On our big catch of the week this week, our winner comes from a lake that's never been on the big catch. This is its first time. It's the False River, just north of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's an old cut-off oxbow off the Mississippi River. Congratulations this week to Brian Bizette of Port Allen, Louisiana. He is shown here with a 9-pound, 1-ounce largemouth bass he caught out of the False River, and he released that big female to go right back and spawn under those boat docks you see right behind him. If you'd like to enter the contest, go to our brand new redesigned website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. You'll need to sign up to be a fan in the fan club. It's free. Just give us your email address and you can submit your big catch of the week right there, along with my weekly blog. We post at least one blog a week of something going on in our region, and you can ask a question at our Ask the Pro and much more at our brand new southwestoutdoorsreport.com. I had a great day today fishing for bass at Bob Sandlin Reservoir in northeast Texas, just a little bit south of Mount Vernon. One cool thing about the lake, right behind me, they've got a great state park. There's the boat ramp, and just over here to the right is a fantastic lighted fishing pier that goes out over deep water. You can catch some good crappie, some bass, even some white bass here at Bob Sandlin. You may want to give it a try, and as you saw, the bass are moving up into shallow water, getting ready to spawn. We'll see you next week at 10:30 Thursday night, 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Until then, I'm Barry Stokes. Be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all.